Well, back in the woods again. It's October 15th. It's my first time getting out with a rifle. I'm down here in Game Zone 2, Spartanburg County, which I haven't been down here in a little while. This evening's mainly just kind of observational. I'm sitting here on this gas line slash food plot. It's pretty hot. Got a southwest wind, and it's about 75 degrees. Really muggy, but the weather's supposed to be switching here overnight. So I decided to come down here and just kind of see if I see any deer moving. This is a good place to kind of see where the deer are moving at. I can cover a lot of country and a lot of different travel patterns. So I'm probably hunting it again in the morning. And again, kind of observational. If I see a doe or even a good buck, I'll probably go ahead and shoot it. But I'd like to get my stand reset, or maybe a couple stands set, so I can keep archery hunting in here. I planted this gas line 2 years ago, and I think whoever maintains the gas line, they also drilled in some sort of a mix last year, which apparently had some clover in it, because when I mowed a couple weeks ago, it's really sprung up and it's looking really good. So it might turn out to be a little better than I even expected. The clover's really good. I'm going to turn the camera around and kind of show you what it looks like. But there's this area, this stand kind of allows me to cover, or at least get a chance of seeing almost any deer that is moving on probably about 50 acres of land. And it's good in pretty much any wind. I'm only maybe 100 yards from where I park, but I can see 500 yards deep, which it's a real advantage. Anyway, I'll turn the camera around and kind of let you see for yourself. the doe. I'll have to look at the footage and see if I can tell where I hit. I like this spot. Well, I've still got a little bit of shooting light, but I look back at the footage and I'm about 99% sure I missed that deer. I can see dirt kick up and it looks like it missed way to the right, which has me a bit puzzled. I did remember that I kind of knocked my rifle over, and so maybe the sight's off. I'm gonna check it. I actually shot a practice shot to see, and I didn't hit what I was aiming at, so I'm gonna have to get it on a target and check. But anyway, I ended up seeing that deer and then two more. About, it's not quite 7:15, but I'm gonna sit just a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna go down there and make sure I can't find any blood or hair or anything, but from the video it doesn't even look like it was close. Kind of makes me hesitant to even hunt, just not knowing for sure. So I may go bow hunt in the morning. The wind is supposed to swing around to the north, so I should be able to get into my spot close by the house. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, so right after I got done with the interview, I had a doe come out in the food plot, and I shot it. And so I'll show you what it looks like where I shot it here in a second. So this is where it was standing. You can see that there are pieces of lungs on the ground right here. So it's a very good sign. I hope I won't have, I thought I heard something fall. The leaves are pretty wet, so it's kind of hard to hear, but I'll see if I can get on the exact path, and it probably won't be too far away. Well, I don't know if you can see that in this video like I can see it with my eyes, but there's a deer not far away, judging by the blood I'm seeing. And there it is. Very small doe. But that'll be some nice meat in the freezer. So, drug that one out of the woods up to the gas line, and now I'm gonna walk down here and make sure I really did miss that first one. From the looks of it, I think my rifle was hitting quite a bit to the right. I aimed left on purpose on that deer, and I hit to the right, so I'm pretty sure what I saw on the video is gonna prove to be true. But anyway, I'm gonna walk down here and look around and make sure. That'd be awesome if I actually got two. Alright. Well, I definitely missed it. I actually sent the video from my camera to my phone, and then I looked at it on the bigger screen. I could actually see the bullet hit a kind of one of these bushes, kind of I don't know what they're called. I call them dog fennel, but I don't know if they really are. But I saw it hit that, which was behind the deer anyway, and then the dirt kicked up. So that bullet hit feet from that deer, which my gun's definitely off. I'm gonna have to get that taken care of. Profit was. Lesson learned. If you knock your rifle over, check the sights before you go hunting again. So, here we are. Let me turn the camera around. So this is my aim point, and this is the first shot. This is actually from when I sighted in the other day at 200 with that aim point. So I actually was just shooting at 100 on this one, but there I am, a good 5 inches off. And so I brought it back, and these were my last two. So, well, it's Friday, October 16th. Evening hunt. I'm back down here over Game Zone 1. I moved my setup though. Well, I left that stand there and I came in. First time actually hunting out of this rig. It's a hang-on stand, but I set the sticks and the stand and hunt. It's a Lone Wolf. I believe it's called an Assault. And then the Lone Wolf sticks that go with it, which my first time using that system actually worked pretty good. So here's my new first time hunting with the Lone Wolf Assault and the Lone Wolf sticks on my Exo Pack. So kind of looking forward to trying it, see how it goes. It's not exactly a lightweight setup, but it is the most compact setup I could come up with as far as hang and sit and then comfortably carry the ridiculous amount of weight that it takes to carry a stand, camera gear, hunting gear, and all that. So we'll see how I like it. So what I did, we've got a north wind. It's blowing in a cold front. So I've got a pretty steady wind this evening, which is what I've been waiting for. And I moved, maybe at least about 100 yards closer to where they're bedding. I've kind of got a corner. It's actually someone's yard, almost straight north of me. Maybe, I guess I'm about 50 yards off the line. But I'm gonna try to call that big 8-point out of there tonight. We'll see. I actually thought about hanging right here originally with that other setup, but decided to go up there. Now I'm kind of thinking my first instinct was the right one. But anyway, it's cooling off pretty good, finally. I got a little bit sweaty getting in here, but I'm trying to let it dry off before I put my long sleeve shirt on. Let's see, it's almost 5:15. I figure probably about 5:45 or so I'm gonna tickle my rattle bag a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of grunting. And then give that about 30 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna try a kind of a doe bleat and tending grunt, snort wheeze kind of a combination. Let's see if I can get him to come up out of here. I checked my camera on the way in, which I haven't put out any more corn, but there really isn't much activity over there. The acorns, there are so many acorns on the ground. I don't think the corn is really doing that much for me at this point. I'm gonna probably hold off on putting out corn for a couple weeks at least. Give these acorns time to slow down and start going bad. Anyway, wish me luck. I think it's gonna be a good evening. I don't know if it'll work out like I'm hoping, but I'm glad to be out here. It's about an hour before dark. I'm gonna try a little calling sequence. See what happens. Nothing. I'm out of light. Didn't hear anything, see anything. Heard some squirrels fussing, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But I think I'm gonna pack it up. See how much trouble it is to take this system down. See how long it takes. But anyway, it's been a really pleasant evening at least. Cooled off about 12 degrees while I was sitting here, so it's feeling pretty good now. Trying to decide. I think I'm gonna go hunt the gas line down at the other place. Game's on 2 tomorrow in the morning. I'm tempted to come back in here, but I don't know. It's probably not worth it. I think the other spot's probably higher percentage. Alright, it's October 17th. I'm back down here on Seth's place in Game Zone 2. It's a nice cool morning. I think it's about 45. It's supposed to be a north wind switching around to northeast. What happened?
Well, I just spot mountain again on this final one doe across the creek. But we got deer on camera every morning this week. So I don't know, it was a nice cold front. We thought they'd move through here good, but my brother Adam just shot a big one with his gun, and then my brother Zachary shot one with his gun, he said. So we'll see. We might go see what they got.
I guess we picked the wrong spot this morning. I can't believe we didn't see anything coming through this funnel. The only thing we saw was on the other side of the creek early this morning, a doe. Oh well, we gotta go cut up some deer, and then I think we're gonna try again this evening, but I don't know where I'm gonna go yet. Maybe this evening will be better. Alright, it's still October 17th. I am hunting somewhere I haven't hunted before this year. I'm in Game Zone 2, southern Greenville County. I'm hunting on a spot that, a different spot that Seth has permission to hunt. We've hunted it, or I've hunted it, I don't know, several times over the last few years. I killed a deer in here with my rifle a few years back. Seth shot a pretty nice buck in here a few weeks ago. But anyway, it's a nice evening. Not sure what the actual probability of seeing anything in here is. I pulled a card out of his camera and I'm gonna check it here in a minute. We'll see if there's anything of interest on that, but glad to be hunting. I was planning on hunting Woodruff, but I ended up taking too long cutting up a deer, so. Well, it's about 7:20. I didn't see nothing or hear anything. I think, I don't know, but I checked the card from the camera and hasn't been anything going on in here. So, not surprised that with the results. Well, I'm gonna pack it up. That wraps up another week of season. I guess that's the 4th week in the books. So, we'll see what happens next week.